My husband's a dairy farmer. We lived in Australia since 2004. We live near Katamatite, where I work in an office in Cobram. I have a 6-year-old girl and an 18-month-old daughter too, so they keep me busy. Well, basically we're having some issues with my oldest daughter, who was 5 at the time, and so anything that we seem to try doesn't seem to help with her defiance and certain issues with her behaviour, such as screaming at us and also talking back. So it was the next step to find something that could help us solve these problems. Oh, it was excellent. I dealt with the same person every week, so it went for 10 weeks. And just having that personal experience with that person over the phone was wonderful, because we built a rapport with one another, and it was just great to hear her voice every week to help deal with different issues and different also positives also, so it was good. To me it was basically the positive parenting. It was dealing with issues in a positive way, which to me it was a great thing. It was great. I had a newborn at the time, so it meant that I was able to deal with her, change nappies and that sort of thing in between the phone conversation, as well as sort through the issues that I have had with my older daughter. Being rural as we are, it's at least 2.5 hours to anywhere like the city where a lot of the service are provided. So to have something like positive parenting via the telephone makes it, basically you can use it anywhere, you can be anywhere. There's ask, say, do, and at the moment I find I don't need to use that, but at the time trying to get my daughter to do things was quite difficult. So to do the ask, do approach, it just helped her think it was all about her ideas and got her to thinking about what she needs to do next. So it was great that I was able to help her implement that, and that we had great success. The other thing we found useful was having a positive chart. It was a chart that we could reward our children, or my oldest daughter at the time, for any good behaviour, any issues that she'd worked herself through without having a tantrum or a meltdown, meant that she could get a gold star on her chart, which was great for us, because the many more positive behaviour that we were seeing from her meant that we could reward her at the end of that chart. We also implemented a health rule, a chart, just a few easy steps on things to remember that we need to do in our household to function as a whole family, basically. It's wonderful to see the happiness in my older daughter. She's a lot happier, more talkative to me, and we also have a lot calmer environment, which is fantastic. It's great that Isabel can, she has a sister now, and so she knows, the responsibility of being a sister as well as to her mother and father. But it's lovely that we can work together as a team. We try and say, come on, we're a team. We love one another, and we do things, nicely to one another. Our relationship is a lot stronger. We do a lot more things together. I would always do things with her, but I felt we were losing a bit of that bond, a little bit of connection, because of her outbursts and sometimes outrage at me, that it made it hard to constantly connect with her. So now it's a lot calmer. We have a lot more quiet time together, one-on-one. Yeah, it's beautiful. Do it. You won't regret it. A lot of the times we go through life and we think we're doing the best that we can, but I think if you use something with great tools like positive parenting, there's no going back to where you were. It's always only moving forward. We all have busy lives. We're always running towards something, errands, work, pick up the kids, drop off the kids. If you have a structural appointment time where you can use a telephone service like that. It can work in between your busy schedule, which was fantastic for me. You know, having a newborn child, having a daughter at school, running around, you know, all that sort of thing. So it's definitely recommended. Yeah.